Hi, hello, it's spooky season, which means pumpkin spice, warm cozy hats, and fucking skeletons. I have a lot of skeletons. If you didn't know this about me, I collect skeletons. Anatomically incorrect plastic ones, I should preface that. Not real ones. Anyway, this is my friend Nixon. Nixon likes Elton John, pumpkin spice lattes, and murder. This is my friend Ivan. He's a heartthrob. He plays piano, guitar, bass, and he can sing. And he has an octave range bigger than Brendan Urie's. Anyway, Halloween is less than a week away. And I have not yet decorated because I'm a failure. Look at a failure! It's 5 days until Halloween. I haven't decorated yet. So I thought, what better thing to do all alone on a Saturday night than to get drunk and carve some pumpkins. So I'm gonna do the pumpkin carving part of that. Because after I bought pumpkins, I couldn't afford to buy alcohol. These are my pumpkins. Aren't they beautiful? They were literally like the last pumpkins in the store. Apparently this is not a good time of October to buy pumpkins because everybody's out of them. But I think I got a good assortment despite, you know, my options. This big crooked boy right here, this is Victor. This guy right here is Jack. The white one is Wednesday. This is Carrie. That's Chuck. And then these are the twins, James and his smooth-brained brother, Jared. We're gonna start with Jack because I already have an idea for him. And it's pretty simple, but it is gonna require some Sculpey. Now, when carving a pumpkin, it's always important to stab it with force and anger. Picture that bitch that you hate while driving the knife into the goddamn flesh. Also, make sure you cut your top at an angle so that way it sits. When you put it back on, it sits. Ooh, pumpkin guts. We gotta save these so we can bake the pumpkin seeds. Bake your pumpkin seeds and season them. Ew, it's slimy. This would probably work better with a spoon. Yes, definitely easier. Spoon your pumpkins, people. So much easier than fingering them. Fuck you, you fucking pumpkin! I'll stab you in the bitch like it's your fucking enemies!
Moving on, our next step is to make some teeth out of polymer clay, which is not that hard. Just roll some little wormies out. You can use other types of clay, whatever makes you happy. I just happen to have polymer clay, so that's what I'm using. It was also a little crumbly, so I had to heat it up a little to make it soft again. But don't heat it up too much because then you'll make it hard. It's weird. A little bit of heat will soften it. A lot of heat will cure it. I don't understand it. It's science that doesn't make sense to me. Once you've made all of your spiky little pumpkin teeth, bake them at 275 for approximately 15 minutes. But don't bake your Sculpey. I've done that before, and I've burned it. And then it started to, melt. It was weird. Once your scary pumpkin teeth have baked, it's time to install them in your pumpkin's mouth. For this step, you need a drill, because you're gonna drill a pumpkin. in a non-innuendo type way. I just used the drill to make some holes to make it easier to push the sticks in the holes. Just be careful that you aren't drilling your pumpkin too much, because it might get a little soft on the inside. And your teeth that you just worked so hard to make might fall out. Like one of those creepy nightmares that people have. That I guess is like stress related, anxiety causing. Yeah. I've personally never had a dream where my teeth fall out, but I'm not generally an anxious person.
Moving on to Wednesday. I'm gonna put this bear on her. Because I like this bear. I drew him.
And before you ask, yes, that is a tattoo stencil. And yes, I used tattoo goo to apply it. No, it did not work. It was a mess. Also, I should mention that I painted this pumpkin and the rest of the little pumpkins because they were just too little to carve. Yes, that is me using my kitchen table as a palette. I don't know why I didn't just go up to my studio to begin with to paint this, but I didn't, which was a really poor choice on my part because when I did move up to my studio, I spilled some paint in a place I shouldn't have spilled paint. But anyway, I'm in my studio now in this video clip, and I'm painting it. Yay! Except it's always really hot in my studio for some reason. It's really annoying. Anyway, as you can see, I just threw up fucking color on this pumpkin because it just sounded like fun. And honestly, since when are white pumpkins a thing? Who invented that? Why are they white? Pumpkins should not be white. That's just criminal. I don't even know why I bought a white pumpkin. What the fuck is wrong with me? Seriously though, look at how cute this little bear is. It's the derpiest little bear in the world. He's so fucking cute.
Okay, now it's time for these two, Chucky and Carrie. And I'm feeling colorful again. I also found these skeletons and went around them.
Yeah, I really just poured some paint over these and kind of made a big fat mess. But it was fun. Of course, they're going to take 8 million years to dry. But it's fine. The final product will be worth it. I hope.
As for James and his smooth-brained brother Jared, I didn't carve or paint them. I just set them on my mantle. Look how cute they are. And look how cute my anatomically incorrect plastic skeleton collection is. Here are the finished creations. Derpy Bear, Spiky Tooth Jack, and I guess pumpkin stem dancing? Like pole dancing, but more chafing. Okay, I know what you're asking. Where's Victor? Well, I started carving him, and then I royally fucked him up.
Here's a clip of me realizing the errors of my ways.
So I just roasted his ass.
You're an awful jack-o'-lantern. Your mama was a bad gourd. You suck. May he make great pumpkin smoothies. Because that's all I'm gonna use his guts for.